Tayong lahat ay nagkakatipon dahil kay Nanay Itang. Sa misang ito, pinagdadasal din natin hindi lamang si Nanay Itang, kundi ang lahat ng ating mga mahal sa buhay na sumakabilang buhay na rin. Kaya sa ilang sandali ng katahimikan, isaisip natin sila at ipagdasal sa misang ito. Ito po ay isang plato na nung minsan ay kumakain kami ng tanghalian itong isang araw ng burol, ikinagulat ko dahil kasama siya sa mga disposable plates. Siguro dahil sa kakulangan ng plato ay naisama ito. Kaagad kinuha ko to at sabi ko, familiar ang platong ito dahil mayroong initial A, Anita Torres Afable. Ang platong ito ginagamit namin tuwing December 27, Piyesta ng Bayan. Kung ang mga kabataan pag December 25, nagbabahay-bahay, hinahabol ang mga ninong at ninang para sa pamasko, kaming pamilya pag December 25, madaling araw, nagpapatay na ng baboy at nagtatadtad na ng karne sa pumumuno ng tatay. Ako naman, dahil bata kami, ako yung inuutusan, takbo ka rito, punta ka roon, kunin mo yung 2 kilong karne doon sa kanto sa mga Kuya Rico. At nakikigamit kami ng freezer, kasama ang mga ice cream, popsicle, etc. Napansin ko ang tatay punong abala ng ilang araw, 25 to 27. Pero si nanay, tahimik na naghahanda ng kanyang paboritong contribution, ang gelatin. At ito'y nagbibigay kasiyahan sa aming lahat. At alam nyo yan kasi kayo ay kabilang sa aming pamilya. Kaya sa tuwing nakikita ko ang platong ito, naaalala ko ang piyesta, ang araw ng kaarawan, kapanganakan ni Nanay Itang. Ito ang isang memorya o naaalala ko sa pulpa ng pagkabata. Alam niyo yan, lahat tayo nagkikita-kita sa bahay, ang mga iba't ibang kamag-anak namin at nagsasalo-salo tayo sa mga hapagkainan. Si nanay na nakikita ko, nagse-serve. Punong-puno ang table, masaya kaming kumakain, maiingay. Si nanay, tahimik lang nagse-serve ng mga pagkain. Kung anong matira, kanyang kakainin at uubusin. Ang kanyang kaugalian, lalagyan ng kanin, yung lalagyan ng ulam, lalagyan ng gulay, at talagang lilimasin lahat. Siguro yun na lang ang natirang pagkain para kay nanay. Tahimik na naglilingkod sa pamilya. And I think iyan ang isang katangian ni nanay. Iniisip ko, ano bang magandang ginawa ni nanay? I think siya'y naging isang butihing nanay para sa aming lahat.
So kami po ni ate, kami po yung mga apo na naiwan dito sa Pilipinas. So we had the privilege to grow up with lolo and lola. When I was in high school, we learned about Filipino idioms. One of the ones we learned was di makabasag pinggan. This is used to describe someone who is mahinhin or demure. For some reason, The person who first came to mind when I learned this was my very own Lola Itang. Growing up, I was very fond of my Lola Itang. For one, she's the one I get to thank for my curly hair. Another reason I was very drawn to her is that she was such a kind-hearted and patient woman. If you know my Lolo Ipe, you would know that he was the life of the party, loud and fun, sometimes a little too loud and fun. Then right by him was my Lola Itang, who had this understated personality that did not demand so much attention, and yet you were drawn to her for the way she spoke with such love. Together, they were the perfect pair. It had to take a lot of patience for her to raise 7 children with my Lolo Ipe. I love all of them so much, but even I could see how that could have been such a handful. I believe that a mother is typically the glue that holds a family together, and I've seen her do just that for hers. For that, I am so thankful. Lola Itang was diagnosed with Alzheimer's when I was a teenager. Due to lapses in her memory, a lot of her conversations were repeated over and over like a broken record. My favorite one went something like this. We would be sitting in the living room watching TV, and she would turn to me and ask, "Do you love me?" Because this was a conversation we already had many times before. I knew where it was going, so I playfully replied, "Yes, do you love me?" To that, she replied something along the lines of, "Yes, yes, as big as the mountains, ocean, and universe." Her answer would usually vary among those 3, but her message was very clear. She loved me very much. God has blessed me with such a loving Lola. I am so grateful to have so many fond memories with my Lola Itang that I can look back on. Lola Itang, if you're up there listening, thank you so much for all the love that you have poured out for this family. We will miss you so much, Lola. Say hi to Lolo Ipe for us. Hanggang sa magkita tayo ulit. I love you as big as the universe.
Few months before the holidays, nag-text po si Kuya sa aming magkakapatid ni Eric and Bobby na magplano daw magkita-kita kami, mag-get together sa birthday ng inay ng December 27 at gaganapin po sa bahay namin in San Diego. Due to a hectic schedule po, hindi natuloy at kasi nga po, sabi namin January na. Pero ang Diyos na rin po ang gumawa ng paraan na dito na kami magtipon-tipon. At magkasama kayong lahat. Inay, mamimiss ka namin. Tears of joy ang nagaganap ngayon. Masaya kami at natapos na ang iyong medical pain and sufferings. Feel namin na sinundo ka ng tatay sa araw ng iyong kaarawan. Kami ay nadagdagan na naman ng isa pang mabuting anghel sa langit na gagabay sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat sa inyong itinuro sa amin ng inyong mga anak at itutuloy namin po ito sa susunod na henerasyon. What we are now, we offered and owe to you, Tatay and Inay. We may be physically far from each other. Both of you will always be in our hearts, in spirits, and prayers. Hinahawakan ko po ang puso ko para magpaalam sa iyo, Inay. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again. We all know you and Tatay are in a peaceful place with God. Maraming salamat at mahal ka namin. Ihalik mo kami kay Tatay. I love you, Inay and Tatay, at sa mga nauna pong pumanaw na mahal natin sa buhay. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
When I learned the death of Nanay on early morning of the 27th of December, sabi ni Kuya Tintin, through text, wala na si Nanay, sinundo na siya ni Tatay. Hindi ko malaman kung ako'y iiyak, pero ang unang salita na sinabi ko, thank you, Lord. Sapagkat ang araw ng kanyang kapanganakan ay siya ring araw ng kanyang paglisan. It was a full-term life. I think it is one way of saying to the Lord ni Nanay, mission accomplished.